we moved to Hampton Roads in 1984, and I opened a children's store, a children's boutique in Norfolk with 2 other women. And then I was a community volunteer. I got my start in development at Norfolk Collegiate School, and I worked there for 13 years. And when I first came, I didn't know that much except on the other side of the desk being a volunteer. But once I fell into the role and was able to hire good people and work with one of the best boards that around with enthusiasm and confidence that we could achieve the goals that we wanted to, you know, it was amazing. Former headmaster Will King was the one who encouraged me to just be interim development director just for a short while so he could do a regional search. His development director had moved on. And so I said, sure, I can do it. But he is this wonderful, wonderful gentleman who can raise more money than anyone I could ever think of. And he let me have the best training. And he had brought in the best professionals to help us achieve our goals. What I was really passionate about was building buildings. You know, we were finishing the lower school, we were transitioning to build a new middle school. We raised more money than we needed to, so we built an auxiliary gym, and then immediately transitioned into the Center for the Arts. So Will King had this vision. It was a 3-phase capital campaign, and also to build the endowment. You know, and what a wonderful ride to be able to look at something when you're working with the architects and you're drawing on a napkin and have conception to financing to groundbreaking to celebration that the capital campaign was finished.
Well, I became board chair at Norfolk Collegiate School in 2009. We had begun a major fundraising campaign for a brand new fine arts building, and everyone's pretty aware of the economic problems we had in the 08-09 timeframe. But because of Kay's guidance and hard work, we were able to not only reach our goals, reach them early and exceed them, but also on the annual fund side. Sometimes that gets forgotten, but not for Kay. And Kay was bound and determined that we would be able to make our annual fund goals as well. And every time we might run into an obstacle, it wasn't an obstacle for Kay, it was just something that we needed to address and to adapt. She is probably one of the best listeners you can ever find. She takes a lot of time and is very patient with givers. She works with them in a way to make them sort of understand the mission, but also to find out their passion. And so when she's able to, in her best way, meld the two together, the mission and the passion, that's where what I call magic occurs, and Kay's very good at that. Kay has an infectious laugh. I mean, when you're with her and she sees something of humor, you automatically feel part of it. It's just a wonderful feeling. And I think that's what helps bond her. I mean, laughter is one of those things that helps bond people together, and she has that really natural ability to do that.
I was invited to talk to Deputy DeCroce about a job offering, the current job that I'm in now, at the Hampton Roads Community Foundation. And I knew that there were no more buildings to build at the Norfolk Collegiate School, so I thought maybe I could move into more doing endowment and working on legacy gifts. So Debbie assured me that during our conversation that I would use all my skills that I've developed over 13 years, but I'd also be able to be in a position to learn new things, and I have. I mean, every day is a new day. You know, I'm inspired every day by the generosity of the citizens of Hampton Roads. You know, whether they sit on boards, whether they're a president and executive director of a nonprofit, or it's just, you know, an everyday person coming in and wanting to start a scholarship fund or, you know, a donor advised fund. I think listening is like 100% of what you do. If you like people and you can listen to their stories, they're going to tell you exactly what they want to do and where they want to be and what legacy they want to leave in your organization. I have a soft spot in my heart mentoring young development professionals who come into this arena. And what I love to do is encourage them to do professional advancement, go to courses, get with people who have been in the profession longer, but also consider CFRE, Certified Fundraising Executive, is a distinction that you have to have 5 years of study and then take this exam. And it's a rigorous exam, but at the end of the day, it helps elevate all development professionals. And so I think the Hampton Roads chapter of AFP has really done a good job in mentoring and bringing along others to have those CFRE distinctions.
Our mission is very simple. We connect generous-minded individuals who have an interest in paying it forward to the needs of this community. And Kay as our Vice President for Development, is right smack in the middle of all this. We thought she'd be the perfect fit for our work, and that has absolutely been the case. She's got all the right stuff. She's personable, she's genuine, she's extremely knowledgeable in her field, and she's in this work for all the right reasons, in that she too is trying to do good. So on behalf of our Board of Visitors and my colleagues, the Hampton Roads Community Foundation is very pleased to salute Kay on this well-deserved recognition.
There are many things that I'm grateful for and that have made me successful in my career. One is the love and support of family. You know, when I think back when I started working full-time, you know, I started interim and it ended up being 13 years. Without their support, I don't think I could have done anything that I've done throughout my career. The good news is my children all turned out well. My husband, Ron, has always been supportive and is always excited about any endeavor that I take. So very appreciative of family support.